Death by beard. Hans Steininger, a 62-year-old Austrian man, was known for having the longest beard in his town. Measuring over 4 feet, he kept it rolled up and tucked into his clothing. On September 5, 1567, a fire broke out, causing residents to flee. In his haste, Steininger forgot to secure his beard, and as he ran down the stairs, he stepped on it. He stumbled, tumbled forward, and broke his neck upon impact. Before the fire reached him, he was already dead. Molten caramel disaster. Vicente Gutierrez, a 25-year-old factory worker in Mexico, met a gruesome fate in 2013 when he fell into a vat of molten caramel. The accident occurred while he was performing maintenance near the massive container. He lost his balance and plunged into the thick, boiling liquid. Co-workers rushed to save him, but the extreme heat and viscosity made rescue impossible. Within seconds, he suffered severe burns and suffocation. By the time emergency responders arrived, there was nothing left to save. Death by laughter. Thomas Urquhart, a 58-year-old Scottish aristocrat, reportedly laughed himself to death in 1660. Upon hearing that Charles II had been restored to the throne, he erupted into uncontrollable laughter. His laughter lasted so long that it put severe strain on his heart. His family and servants, initially amused, became alarmed when he failed to stop. Moments later, he clutched his chest, collapsed, and died from what was likely a heart attack. A moment of joy turned into a tragic end. Cactus catastrophe. David Grundmann, a 27-year-old man from Arizona, decided to test his shotgun on a giant saguaro cactus in 1982. He fired several rounds into the 20-foot-tall plant. A large arm, weighing hundreds of pounds, broke off and fell directly onto him. The impact crushed him beneath its weight, and the spines impaled his body. The very plant he tried to destroy became his executioner. Nature, in this case, fought back. Killer coffin. Maria de Jesus Chavez, a 48-year-old woman from Brazil, attended her cousin's funeral in 2005 when tragedy struck. The service was outdoors, and strong winds began picking up. A powerful gust caused the coffin, resting on an unstable stand, to tip over. The heavy wooden casket fell directly onto Maria, knocking her to the ground. The impact crushed her ribs and caused severe internal injuries. She died shortly after, turning a day of mourning into an even greater loss. The exploding chewing gum incident. Vladimir Likonos, a 25-year-old Ukrainian chemistry student, had a habit of dipping his chewing gum into citric acid for a sour taste. In 2009, while studying in his dorm, he unknowingly dipped his gum into an explosive chemical resembling the acid. As soon as he chewed it, a sudden explosion occurred. The blast was so powerful that it blew off the lower half of his face. His roommate rushed in to find him barely alive. He succumbed to his injuries before help could arrive. Death by robot revenge. Kenji Urata, a 37-year-old Japanese maintenance worker, became one of the first recorded robot-related fatalities in 1981. While repairing a robotic arm at a Kawasaki factory, he failed to shut it down properly. The robot unexpectedly activated, pinning him against a nearby machine. The immense force crushed him, causing fatal injuries before coworkers could intervene. His death was a grim reminder of automation's dangers. Machines, unlike humans, do not hesitate. The lawnmower flight. Larry Walters, a 33-year-old truck driver from California, dreamed of flying but lacked the means to become a pilot. In 1982, he attached 45 helium-filled weather balloons to a lawn chair, expecting to float gently above his neighborhood. However, he rapidly ascended to over 15,000 feet, far beyond his expectations. Panicking, he realized he had no control and drifted into restricted airspace. After hours in the sky, he attempted to descend by cutting a few balloons but ultimately lost his grip. He plummeted to his death, proving that some dreams should remain on the ground. Make sure to like and subscribe to support the channel.